Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Panda Photographer. Let's talk about the Sunwayfoto FL-90RGB. After 2 years using it off and on, really, but I haven't really been using it that much lately, but it's been causing some issues between those times. So disclaimer, Sunwayfoto did send this out to me in 2023, but we had issues with the first unit, which is that unit. This is the second unit. So I'm having problems like I was having with the first unit, with the second unit, when it comes down to charging with accuracy and using this with accuracy. So disclaimer, I really think that Sunwayfoto products are still genuinely good, but not excellent, but they still have some caveats. Disclaimer, I did review their products in the past until one of their products fatally destroyed that iPhone and the gimbal. And that's when I ended my relationship with Sunwayfoto. So with that said, everyone, I still recommend that you give them a try and take it with this video with a grain of salt. So as a professional videographer or someone independent and does things like a photographer and videographer that does things to share with an audience, with the consumer, honest reviews are important. So Sunwayfoto had an issue with that. Too much transparency, they say. So let's show this transparency. So it comes with this 26650 5000 milliamp battery, okay? And that's what it comes with. I'm using the Sunwayfoto AP152 adapters to have it stand up, but I want to show you the shelling for it. Show you the insides. I also want to show you the insides of the shell as well, so you get a good sense that it's a very nice material. Don't get me wrong, but it does nothing to improve on performance. And I say this because it's only 15 watts of power. It's not 30, it's not 60, it's not 100. It's only 15. So this won't do anything in daylight situations. But it will do justice in indoor studio situations. So, and as I was charging these devices, because I don't use them quite as much, I noticed that there's some problems. So, like I was saying before, it reset it back to 83%. See how very inconsistent this is? Yeah, I'm looking for new lights. So it keeps charging back and forth with numbers. Like it keeps going back to 83, then goes back to 82, then like goes up to 88, then jumps back. It's very inconsistent when it comes down to charging. So I've been seeing this within my videos. I like that it has different types of modes, color modes that you can use, but my issue is it's not reliable in all scenarios. I have to be really indoors to use this light, and the price tag for this is $130. For that price tag, I can buy the Zhiyun C100 and get 100 watts for that same price. Or any other LED source of light, like for instance, that has RGB, like the Cobalt version of the studio light that also has RGB, which is a little bit more. I think it's like about $150. But still, this is $130. It doesn't justify the price, because you got Neewer, you got Lunlong Z. They sell similar items with more bang for the buck, with more power for less than this. So, just fair warning, everyone. Just giving you guys honest consumer report. So, ladies and gentlemen, it does work in indoor situations, but in night situations. But other than that, everyone, I've been having issues with The screws come loose. As you can see, I'm not so gentle with it because I travel with it, right? But I do like the design, I do like the shape, I do like it, you know, but it does nothing. It's not a heat dispenser. This doesn't dispense any heat. So, and mind you, I never use it at 100 watts. I maybe use it at 50 watts, maybe 10 watts. Most of the time I'm using it at 5%. Sorry, I said watts. I'm at 100% when it comes down to light output. I'm never using it no more than like 10% because most of the time I'm using this for in-studio stuff. So, and there's been a few times I used it for outdoor studios when I did the Timber 4-year review on that backpack. But other than that, everyone, I just think it's not worth the price tag, $130, when you could buy better options and get better options. But yeah, this is my update. And it does work for studios, and if you want to buy it, that's up to you. I'm just refusing to leave a affiliate link to this product. I leave another affiliate link to other products. I feel like you're better off with other products than the Sunwayfoto. So this is my experience with Sunwayfoto products. I would definitely won't recommend buying it at all. Lucky for me, it was given to me for free, but like I said, I've been having some inconsistencies with the product. When I'm using it sometimes, it flickers. That's another issue. On both units, it just flickers sometimes. Sometimes it shuts off and shuts on. It does weird stuff. Mind you, I never charged it while turning it on at the same time because it says that in the manual. So I make sure that I charge it and then use it like I'm doing that now because I don't use these quite often. But when I do, they do work in studio uses or like something like lighting situation like this. But other than that, everyone, Sunwayfoto, I get this a 3.2 out of 5 stars. Just to be honest with you, like I said, you know, this is not to hurt your brand, which your social media team thinks it is. This is not to hurt the brand. This is to give consumers a real, honest feedback on your product. And you told me to tone it down with the transparency. So, and that's why the communication, I had to stop represented them on my channel. I had to stop communications, everyone. I stopped. I told them, do not send me any products anymore. If this is going to be an issue of me being very honest and transparent about your products, then I will walk away from this collaboration. I don't need someone telling me what to do and what to say for my videos. And like I said, everyone, all of my videos have been honest and independent. They do not get to see the videos or get to have any input how I use their products and when I use their products. With that said, I'm the PandaPhotographer, and I've spoken. So subscribe, like, and share. If you guys want to support the channel, there's links down in the description below. Financial links to my Patreon, financial links to keep the lights on here are down below. With that said, eat, sleep, photography, videography, repeat, and I see you guys in the next video.